I would like us to talk about a very, very important subject. And this is the subject of giving your wife money. Sometimes as men, we feel that women ask for too much. But I just wanted to say to you as a man, maybe you are not yet married, or probably you are married. This applies even to boys because you need to be equipped to know some of the things that make your marriage successful. So let me quickly say to boys, you need to tune your mind to know that the moment you say, I love you to a girl, you are saying, I am ready to supply love. And love is a doing word. Love is not words. It's just like you can say, I love you, God, and you never do anything for God. There is no love there. Somebody might even say you are fake. Or maybe you are just having fun saying, I love you, God. When you say, I love you to someone, you have to show by action. I'm not talking of you as a boy saying, I love you to a girl, and then you start touching them and kissing them and sleeping with them. That's not what I'm talking about. Because that is reserved for married people. You do it when you are married. If you do it before you are married, then what do you do after you are married? Don't do things before time, okay? But what I'm saying is, as a boy, the moment you propose love to a girl, just know that you are ready to start supplying her needs. But I need to give a word of caution there because I believe it's not a good idea for a girl to be busy collecting gifts and money from boys or from men. And I will tell you why. There are girls that are stuck in relationships because they have received so many gifts from a boyfriend or boyfriends. And when they decide that, you know what, I thought our relationship is going to work, but it looks like it's not going to work, so I am signing out. The guy will then say, but I bought a car for you, I bought a phone for you, I gave you money, I took you to restaurants. If you are saying you are quitting the relationship, then pay me back my money. Because I was giving you all these things with the hope that I'm going to enjoy my investment when I marry you. So girls, I hope you are hearing. It's not just a message for boys or men only. Girls, I hope you are listening carefully. Don't put yourself in trouble collecting gifts from your boyfriend. Now, what am I saying? As a boy, if you truly love your girl, you will give them not with conditions. It's unconditional love. It's not, I've taken you to the restaurant, so I must sleep with you. It's not, I've given you this, so you definitely must marry me. Even when you gave the person when you were dating them. I want to hear in the comment section what you think about this. But now let me quickly cross over to men. Let's assume you are a married man. Here is what I've seen. Some men have no problem giving an allowance to their child. They will give an allowance to their children, but they never think of giving an allowance to their wife. These children you give allowances, are you aware that one day they are going to leave you and you will be staying with your wife forever? You need to think futuristically. Think about the future. Think long term. Be strategic. Yes, give allowances to your children, but their mother matters even more. I know somebody is thinking, Dr. Mutoko, my wife is working. Some of you are even saying my wife earns more money than me, so she doesn't need my money. Let me tell you something. Your money is sweet to your wife. She can have a lot of money, but your money as the husband is sweet. Let me take you to the Bible. Marriage is a type of a relationship between Jesus Christ and the church. Remember, when we say the church, we are not talking about the building. We are talking about the people. The relationship between Jesus Christ and his body, the body of Christ. How do we like it as Christians when Jesus provides for us? Yes, we go to work, we plant, we reap, we go to school, we do different things. But it's sweet when you get a supernatural supply from Jesus. True or true? We enjoy it. We love it. That's why we have testimonies in churches. Oh, I prayed and God did this for me. Oh, I went for evangelism and God rewarded me with this. Oh, I got a miracle job that I didn't apply for. Oh, that's supernatural supplies from our husband, who is called Jesus Christ. Can I tell you something, man? If you are not giving your wife money, you're making a mistake. Maybe you have good reasons, but I would like to hear in the comment section. I would like to suggest to you, doesn't matter how little you are earning, out of that money, there must be an allowance for your wife to demonstrate you love her. You don't want your wife to, when she wants a razor blade, she comes to you, can I have money for razor blade? When she wants salt, she says salt is finished. She wants to feel special and important and be able to do other things. Now, I know there are some people who will say, they can be women, they can be men, that will now say, Dr. Mutoko, what you are saying is not right. A woman must have her own money. I'm not against that. I'm actually always encouraging women and girls to have their own income. But this video is not about that. I'm talking about you giving your wife money. I don't care how much she earns. Your wife must get an allowance from your money. Your money is sweet. Some people, unfortunately, have lost their wives to certain men that understand that women need money. Women need surprises. Women need gifts. That's terrible. It should never be condoned for someone to take someone's wife or someone's wife to go to another man because they are looking for money. But what am I saying? I'm simply saying, please make it a commitment, if possible, every single month, have a certain amount of money. Either you give your wife in cash or you send it to her account by stop order. Love is a commitment. Love is not, oh, I love you, kia korata. Oh, love is action. I'm giving you time for this to soak into your mind if you have not yet been giving your wife money, if you have not been buying gifts for your wife. Some people don't have a problem buying gifts for their workmates. They buy gifts for women at work, but they can't buy a gift for their wife. Some can't even do anything on the birthday for the wife. That's even worse. Some, right now, you don't even know the size of the shoes that your wife puts on. You don't know the size of clothes. You can't buy clothes in her absence. You don't know her taste. May God deliver you. May God deliver you. We want your home to be sweet. We want your home to break forth on every side. We want your children to learn from you as the head of the family. Many times our wives will call us daddy. Do you understand the meaning of daddy? Daddy is not sleeping with your wife. Daddy means provision. Providing for your wife, providing for your children. Men, I know I can't force you. Who am I? But I'm not saying I'm good at these things or I'm better than anyone, but I'm just encouraging us. Sometimes these are things we don't talk about, But it's important because everything starts somewhere, eh? Everything starts somewhere. If you have not been doing something to your wife, don't promise her. Just start doing. Because if you promise and then you fail to do it, it's a problem. Just begin small, and you will see how your wife will become more interested in you. For those with women that are not working, let me give you a tip. Have you ever thought of the work that your wife does in the home? Taking care of the children, taking care of the clothes, the ironing, washing, cleaning the home. I would like to give you a little bit of homework as a starting point if your wife doesn't work. In fact, there is nobody who has a wife that doesn't work. All women work. It's just that some work in an office where they get a salary and others work in the home where they get nothing. Think of it. I want to give you some bit of homework. How much does a house help earn? How much does a maid earn in your country? How much does a maid earn in your country? So your wife is not your maid. Your wife is your best friend. Your wife is your life partner. If it was possible, I think it would be sweet to start by giving your wife an allowance that people pay to a house help or to a maid. But even if you can't do that, you can start somewhere. So for argument's sake, in your country, maybe you are here in South Africa and a maid earns anything between 1,500 rands to 5,000 rands. Now, depending on your income, you might say, I will start by, if you are a beginner, you can say, I'm going to give my wife 500 rand every month. How about that? Then with time, you can increase it. Be determined. I was going to employ a maid if I didn't have this woman in this home. Let me honor her. You're not really paying her. You are honoring her. You can even tell her, sweetheart, I'm not paying you. I can't pay you. The things you do are more than any person can do. But I just want to honor you, my love. So let me honor you for now with this 200 rand every month, or this 300 rand every month, this 500 rand every month, this 1,000 rand every month, and you can be increasing it as the Lord blesses you. I want to know what men think in the comment section. I also want to know what women think about this in the comment section. Let's learn to give our wives money. The Bible says in the book of Ecclesiastes, money answereth all things. So when we hear our women saying, I want money, I want money, I want money, they actually have needs. Yes, I know that you might be sending money to your parents and to the wife's parents. Well done. Others are not even doing that, but that's subject for another day. But let's say you are doing all those things, you are buying clothes for the whole family, you are doing all those, but you have not been giving your wife money. Your wife must also be free to have an allowance, which one day she can just surprise her mother-in-law and her mother, and she can buy dresses, and she can also get a blessing to say, these clothes were bought by her. Not by the whole family or by you, but by her. She is a child. She needs to be blessed. She is not going to work because she is working in the home. So where does she get the money now for her to be a blessing somewhere? Thank you for listening. I love you. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Bye. Dr. Wilbert Mutoko signing out. Ciao.